My vagina's angry. It is. It's pissed off. My vagina is furious, and it needs to talk. It needs to talk about all this shit, and it needs to talk to you. I mean, what is the deal? An army of people out there thinking up ways to torture my poor ass, gentle loving vagina. Spending their days constructing psycho products and nasty ideas to undermine my pussy. Vagina motherfuckers. All this shit they're constantly trying to shove up us, stuff us up, and make us go away. Well, my vagina's not going away. It's pissed off, and it's staying right here.
Is there anything your vagina's ever been angry at?
Ever been angry at? Yes, again, it all has to do with the invasiveness aspect, you know, when it's not ready, when it hasn't been nurtured.
Let's just begin with tampons. What the hell is that? A dry wad of fucking cotton stuffed up there. Why can't they find a way to subtly lubricate the tampon? As soon as my vagina sees it, it goes into shock. It closes up. It says, forget it. You have to work with the vagina. Introduce it to things. Prepare the way. That's what foreplay's all about. You've got to convince my vagina, seduce my vagina, engage my vagina's trust. You can't do that with a dry wad of fucking cotton.
You probably don't remember, but they used to have elastic belts with little hooks, and they handed you a pad that was like thick enough for Barbie to use as a raft, you know? It was like gigantic.
I remember when I was, after I'd started my period, spending a summer trying to figure out how to put a tampon in. And I remember sort of squatting over a mirror for days and days and days trying to find the way in.
Stop shoving things up me. Stop shoving and stop cleaning it up. My vagina doesn't need to be cleaned up. It smells good already. Don't try to decorate. Don't believe him when he tells you it smells like rose petals when it's supposed to smell like pussy. That's what they're doing, you know, trying to clean it up, make it smell like a bathroom spray or a garden. All those douche sprays, floral, berry, rain. I don't want my pussy to smell like rain. All cleaned up like washing a fish after you cooked it. I want to taste the fish. That's why I ordered it.
You heard the joke about good evening, ladies?
No.
Oh, well, it's a joke that goes the blind man past the fish market, and he says, good evening, ladies.
My fiance says it's like potpourri and roses. That's sick. That's like douching with like fabric fresh or Glad or whatever.
But then you get like all freaked out because there's all these warnings about the odor, and then the odor shows up and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? And then you realize it's normal.
Then there's those exams. Who thought up those exams? I know there has to be a better way. Why the scary paper dress that scratches your tits? Why the funky rubber gloves? Why the flashlight all up there like Nancy Drew working against gravity? Why the Nazi steel stirrups? Why the mean cold duck lips they shove inside you? What is that? My vagina is furious about these visits. It gets defended weeks in advance. It won't go out of the house. Then you get there. Don't you love that? Relax your vagina. Relax. Come on, scoot down, relax your vagina. Why? My vagina's not stupid. You're about to shove mean cold duck lips up inside it.
It's just horrible. First thing, the room is always very cold. You know, you're sitting there, it's spreading your legs. It's just horrible.
What's it called, a speculum or whatever that thing is?
I can't stand it, even when that little brush thing for the pap smear like goes in there. Like it makes me cringe. And they're like, "Oh, does this hurt when I squeeze here?" Well, yeah. You're squeezing my vagina. It's not a comfortable feeling.
Why can't they find some nice, delicious purple velvet and wrap it around me? Lay me down on some feathery cotton spread, put on some friendly pink or blue gloves, and rest my feet in some fur-covered stirrups. Warm up the duck lips. Work with my vagina. But no, more tortures. Dry wad of fucking cotton, cold duck lips, thong underwear. That shit is the worst. It is the worst. It moves around all the time. It gets stuck in the back of your vagina, real crusty butt. The vagina is supposed to be loose and wide, not held together. That's why girdles are so bad. We need to move and spread and talk. Vaginas need to talk. Why don't they make something comfortable? Something to give them pleasure? Of course they won't do that. They hate to see a woman having pleasure, particularly sexual pleasure. I say, make a nice pair of white cotton underpants with a French tickler built in. That's right. That's right. Women would be coming all day. Coming in the supermarkets. Give me the juice. They wouldn't be able to stand it. Seeing all these energized, not taking shit, hot, happy vaginas coming down the street. If my vagina could talk, it would talk about itself like me. It would talk about other fabulous vaginas. It would do vagina impressions. It would wear Harry Winston diamonds, no clothing, just there, all draped in the diamonds. My vagina helped release a giant baby. It thought it would be doing more of that. It's not. Now it wants to travel. It does not want a lot of company. It wants to read and know things and get out more. It wants sex. It loves sex. It wants to go deeper. It's hungry for depth. It wants kindness. It wants change. It wants silence and freedom and gentle kisses and warm liquids and deep touch. It wants chocolate. It wants to scream. It wants to stop being angry. It wants to come. It wants to want. It wants my vagina. It wants everything.